Looks like we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. It is bloody warm at the moment. So warm that Mrs. Sick has actually noticed.
I took my pants off.
She's taken her pants off. Ooh, woo.
And I'm not wearing a jacket.
She is wearing a top, though, and she's very sweaty, so don't get too
Because
many
I did Beat Saber. Before, I didn't even notice the heat until afterwards.
So basically, the heat is blamed on Beat Saber. Excellent. Yes. So, how are we all doing? We've just hit into the school holidays for the kids. So that's going to be an interesting few weeks while we try to work ourselves around them. Although the bonus of not having to drop them off at school is something palpable. Not having to get up in the morning.
Now it's the school holidays, everybody wants them as well.
Well, there is that. They will have a couple of trips away, so that's a bonus. But we need to find time to experiment because, as some of you will know, we spent a ludicrous amount of money on a camera. Thankfully, it was during the fucking
Prime Day.
Yeah, Amazon Prime Day. So we got about £600 worth of camera for about 400, and it is a nice little fucking camera. So we need to start
air conditioning. There you go.
You just don't get air conditioning in this country. It's like really, really unusual.
We have a fan.
Yeah, we have a big fan pointed at us at the moment, and that's pretty much enough. It's very.
We use it like 2 months out of the year.
Yeah, but we use it almost constantly during those 2 months, especially to sleep. Because I cannot fucking sleep in the heat.
Oh, it doesn't bother me at all, but I know it bothers you.
Yeah.
But I can't sleep when it's freezing. And you insist on always having the window open, even in the dead of winter.
Yeah, because it's like warm and shit. You've got a hot water blanket. I always want to call it a hot water blanket. You have an electric blanket. You have no excuses to be cold. And I will always make you a hot water bottle the second you ask for one.
Yeah, and I'm still cold.
Yeah. Maybe you should stop being such a wuss.
Start sleeping in coats. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. Good plan. Get your own bed. That way we'll have our own rooms. We'll be like those sorts of couples.
Roommates.
No, not roommates. Just we'll be one of those couples that we'll have
you want to go back to the 1940s and sleep in separate beds?
We'll have a sex bedroom, and then we'll just have.
How many bedrooms are we having? Because the girls need their bedrooms as well.
Well, they need one each, and then I'll need
at least 3 bathrooms.
Need a big empty punishment bedroom with just like a hard floor
and black walls.
Black walls, no windows, no natural light. Fucking hell. Howdy, Randall. Hi. Randall? Randy. Sorry. Randall. I saw Howdy. I should have. No, I don't know. I think it was the Hall. There we go.
Blame the heat.
Randy Hall. Randall. There we go. Fuck it. I knew there was a good reason. Sleep in the oven.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'd like to sleep in the fridge.
Put the oven on and sleep in the kitchen.
No, sleep in the oven. It's all or nothing.
All right. Okay.
Don't forget to soundproof the room. Yeah, well, once they break, you need to not hear the screaming. You make that room that is like so soundproof.
On average, women feel cold 2 degrees Celsius more than men do. That's because men are hot. That's why.
So hot in it. Howdy, Critter Man. I answered to both. Yeah, so the heat is no fun for me. I am a broken human during the heat. The first time I ever snapped at you was on a really fucking hot day, and I was just super goddamn irritable. And I'm like, wow, that was such a shitty thing to say. I was like, I get it. It's because I'm literally dying. Oh, yeah. And you still drag me out because you're like evil. Let's go out. Oh, isn't the sun nice? It's like, no, I hate it. I'd blow up the sun if I fucking could. I hate the goddamn sun. It's awful.
Can we stop being British and talking about the weather now?
And it's just humans. Stop being the humans. We talk about world domination instead because we're really lizard people.
How would you take over the world?
How would I?
Where would you start?
What makes you think I haven't already?
Well, first thing you do is make a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Can I get a bit of advice? I'm getting out of the army after 22 years and I can't decide whether to become a mercenary, top secret super assassin, or a blacksmith.
Or blacksmith.
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 A fucking stupid question.
You need to bring back swords.
Yeah. Make every sword. Make all the swords constantly. You need to be able to make swords so fast you could literally throw them, make a new sword, and throw another a split second later. That's your task.
People are less likely to hate you if you're a blacksmith as well.
Come to Canada, you won't hate heat ever again. I bet I'd fucking love it. I'd just be walking around topless.
I've seen the ones where they throw water into the air and it just turns into snow.
That shit looks legit. I'm pretty sure I've got the freezing cold, hard ground Viking blood, and it's just like, ugh. I'm joking, obviously. Wait.
He's hotter than the devil's gooch.
Yeah. Is it sweatier than that as well? Yeah. On a random note, sweat just made me thought of the Sir Sick merch store has what? You've done like 4 designs this week?
I can't remember.
I think it's 4. She's been absolutely crazy fucking crazy.
What? Productive?
Yeah. It's weird. It's because the weather's right, isn't it?
I was trying to work on another one today, but I ended up becoming a Japanese samurai instead.
What?
I was trying to draw something with sick on it, and it came out as a Japanese samurai instead. I went, fine, I'll go with it. It's fine by me.
Is it?
I was listening to Japanese-inspired dubstep, so that probably would urge me to do it.
Why didn't it just become a samurai sick? That would be fucking sick. Because I don't want to.
It's not that. It's just trying to put the Crusader outfit onto a samurai gear.
I reckon that you could, and it'd be. You put it onto a fucking power armor, and it looks.
Yeah, but
sweet.
it looks good because it's paint.
I guess.
I should redo that one actually. Now I've got my graphics tablet properly.
Oh, totally. I fucking love that picture. I don't know whatever happened to it.
Probably revamped on probably some like backup file trapped in my computer somewhere.
Christ, it took me longer to make a video this week because during that same sale, I ended up buying a new hard drive and swapping all my files across. And I lost my sick shit folder, which is literally where everything I use every week is. So I had to go around scrounging up. Certain parts of it were just already existed, which was fine. But certain parts of it are just fucking gone. I can't believe I managed to delete that folder. That was the stupidest thing I've done in fucking ages. So I managed to get everything pulled back together, but it took me a couple of hours, which was annoying to say the least. It's not the first time I've done that either. I keep talking about having a fucking backup server where all of my main files are, and just never fucking. It's one of those jobs that's going to be like quite a big job. I beg your fucking pardon. Sat there just grinning at me.
You're not having it.
I am not having any of that. I got my new job thanks to the 6 interview tips. Oh, nice one. What are you doing? Does it involve gravy? Hopefully, lots of gravy. Mystic, you hitting a bong? No, she's vaping.
What?
It's not cool. It's not cool anymore. We get it. You vape.
I'm not doing it because I'm cool. I'm doing it because I've got an addiction.
Yeah. All the cool kids have addictions. Don't worry, you won't be in Team Skeptic's video with an idiot counter anytime soon. Okay.
Oh, hi, Adam. Thank you.
All right, mate. How you doing? Yeah. So the camera, we're going to have to start experimenting.
Aircraft engineer. That's pretty impressive.
Holy a gravy aircraft engineer.
Is that a plane made of gravy or powered by gravy?
I assume it carries gravy.
All right.
I mean, gravy's very important.
Foreign aid, yeah.
Yeah, they just go to Africa and drop gravy on them, and they're like, "What the fuck are we supposed to do with this?" It's like, it's gravy. I mean, to be fair, it's probably pretty calorific. I imagine you could at least get a decent amount of energy out of it. But yeah, powered by gravy would be cool. We got Miss Six. So
when Sir Six
shit, you said it for free. I should beat you. God damn it.
When Sir Six becomes president, it's going to be one of your campaigns.
Gravy. Just gravy.
Policy 1.
Policy 1, whiskey. Policy 2, gravy. Policy 3, crossed out coconut.
Mayonnaise.
Policy 4. Or does mayonnaise come before or after getting rid of coconuts? I'll have to think about that. I don't think I can watch next week because my mother is doing Land's End to John O'Groats. That bitch. Sorry. If all the conspiracy videos disappear thanks to the algorithm, will the live action stuff be enough to replace them? Well, the live action stuff isn't... I don't know. Like, I've had to give some thoughts to not needing other people's shit to make stupid videos, which is obviously completely doable. But it's just, they're such good springboards.
The amount of stuff like it's just beautiful, a lot of it.
I don't think stupid's ever going to disappear, regardless. So I'm not super worried. I'm more concerned that I'm just going to get fucking deleted.
I don't consider myself particularly intellectual, but then when I hear one of the videos that you're doing in the background and I just look at you, I'm like, for the love of God, I thought, like, maybe I am smarter.
I think average is a lot higher intelligence than people give it credit. You'd be amazed at just how stupid some people fucking are. Can you release videos early for members? I want to, but it's more important to get a video out every week. Unfortunately, YouTube is fucking ridiculous, and I am also very busy. I've been trying for a long time to get sort of to a decent pace where I can start outpacing the amount of videos I make. If I ever get to that point, and I would probably start publishing a week early for patrons and members, or at least $5 patrons and members.
First,
but yeah,
hi Ola, fuck you, Duck Dog, and oh, are you wanting to go to Area 51?
Well, I've been there a few times before. They keep inviting me over, and I'm just like, come on, guys.
They want to do experiments on you.
Well, they tried to do experiments on me, and I just pushed them away with...
What are you doing? Get down.
That cat is such an asshole. Just leave her there. She's going to be more of a pain if we try and get her off. They tried to experiment on me. That doesn't fucking happen. And then they just ask me questions about the future, and I give them a little bit of future space tech, just enough that they'll eventually destroy themselves, like the rest of you humans. I mean, when I told them to start cutting down the rainforests, that was fucking hilarious.
I just love the fact that I saw a meme saying, I love the fact that there is a military operative that's going to have to explain to people what a Naruto run is.
Because even if it's not, I mean, it's not real. It's a meme. But they have to take every threat seriously. They've said they will Naruto run towards us. Colonel, what is this Naruto run? It's when you run with your head forward and your arms behind your back. Like this.
I like the other one.
Is this got military applications?
There's another one as well saying that if everyone takes on their vapes and all does a massive cloud, it'll give them cover for when they go as well. I think people just keep adding to it. It's great.
Why would I lie to them and tell them that they'll beat me in World War IV? Not gonna fucking happen. Human? Who's human? Where's the human? Found the human. Kill it. It's okay. They can counter with all might push. I just used the United States to smash. Fucking yeah. So it was you who damaged the anal probe machine. Now I know how to repair it, hopefully. You know, well, they tried to use it on me, and then I
just a void.
Had some fun with
and
them.
it disappeared into it.
On my asshole. Just got sucked in.
It's like a black hole.
It's because it's so fucking big. Can I release one stuck in demonetization early? I don't know. YouTube is weird. I'll have to look into whether or not it could have an actual impact, negatively or otherwise. Because
well, the only thing you really could do is like keep it unlisted first, but it wouldn't work otherwise, would it?
Maybe, I don't know. There's issues with things getting. I don't know. It's something that I'll give it some thought, mate. But I don't know right now. What tastes like pork?
Pork.
My ass. My black hole like ass.
That's got to be on a shirt.
My black hole like ass.
Stick in the black hole.
The black bung hole. No, wait. That sounds racist. Sorry. No. Oh. Yeah. Right. So we got some shit to do. We're gonna, like I said, experimenting with cameras. Yes, pornos. Obviously. I mean, that's going to be the main thrust of it. Thrust. Yeah. We're going to fuck about with the camera over the next few weeks, and once we're like comfortable making decent footage, like in general, might even start doing like B-roll of some description.
Yeah, I want to see what it's capable of doing and how it looks in motion, and if it's good at like what type of lightings it can do and things like that.
Well, there's some gear as well that I want to get for it that will like shit to go with it.
Like, I'm sure natural light would be fine for it. But...
yeah, I mean, we can do daytime stuff easily enough. But, you know, like I said, we'll see. And we're going to start pulling together some bits for the costume. So live action sick is... well, the camera was the first thing we needed to buy before I was going to get anything else. And, yeah, so we're one step closer to the edge, and we're about to break an expensive camera. Yeah. On a completely other type of shooting, I shot both my kids today. We got some... we wanted to sort of get them in the mindset of clearing up after themselves, because they are terrible at it. And so I was like, okay, well, here's this cool thing that I quite want. But I know that, you know, they love anything new and interesting. They just want to play with. So there was this set of 4 faux Nerf guns, but they were decent quality for like they were half price, so they were a tenner. Loads of bullets, 4 pistols, basically, 2 different types. So I was like, all right, well, we could play with this. We could like shoot each other. I didn't realize how fucking powerful they were. So I immediately shot one of the kids, and she was like, ow. I was like, oh, is it really that bad? Shot myself with it. I'm like, it's like getting flicked in the chest. It's unpleasant. And then we turned it into a learning experience of why not to shoot other people with it. So I shot the other kid. And then just to balance everything else, I shot Mummy in the arse. Which was really dumb of you, because you were like protecting yourself, and then you turned around and I'm like, well, this is happening.
Well, I prefer it to be in my ass.
That's going on a t-shirt. And then immediately banned off of Represent because they're fucking prudes. But yeah, it's like getting hit with a ping pong ball in a sock. Something heavier than a ping pong ball. Not a golf ball, because that'd be fucking ridiculous.
It does feel like being flicked. That's what it feels like.
Sounds like an incentive to dodge. Yeah, so we're probably going to take those.
The first thing the girl said to me as well was if they could have some shields.
Well, for the gun.
For when we play with it outside.
Well, the plan is that when we play with them outside, we're going to be playing at some pretty severe range. Probably sort of one kid and daddy versus one kid and mummy, so that we can make sure no one gets shot in the face, essentially.
Oh, God, I just thought, like, the cats in the neighbourhood as well.
What? You want to shoot the cats in the neighbourhood?
No,
is that your point?
The kids shooting at the cats. I hope they weren't.
Why would they do that? We're going to the park.
Oh, we're going to go to the park?
Yes.
Let's shoot at strangers. Yay.
We're going to shoot at each other. That's the plan. Jesus Christ, you just want to go around shooting cats. I definitely didn't want to shoot our cat. She's sitting there looking smug. Little bastard. Where's my gun? Hey, cat. I mean, you should...
Shoot. I'm
not going to shoot the cat. I'm going to shoot across the room, and I want to know how loud it is. This fucking thing is ridiculously powerful. I was surprised at just how strong it was. It has like a recoil thing, so it's really satisfying to shoot. We set up a target in the living room, and Mrs. Sick actually got quite into it, which is I didn't expect. I'm sure it's around there somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't want to end up finding them all the time. Oh, you bitch!
Sorry, it had to happen. Right in the arse.
Oh my God!
You said you preferred it in the arse.
It wasn't on my ass. It was on my hip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't shoot me again.
I'm not going to shoot you from here. That would be mean.
Someone's getting it in the forehead.
Fucking caused me to stroke out. Oh, Mrs. Sick kiss. Be easier to catch them for dinner if you shoot them instead of chasing them with your sword. I'm not sure little foam bullets is going to do much. It had to happen. It was just one of those things. I mean, you bruised quite easily. Has it bruised you? Oh, God, sorry. Do you know what? If you'd have told me, I wouldn't have shot you again. Because that's...
It's left a mark.
And that's from...
It's like a little red mark.
I mean, diagonally, our room's about 5 meters across, and I'm sat in the corner, and she was in the other corner. So it's a powerful little bastard, even if it does require a bit of pullback. I'm impressed with them. For £2.50 a pop, essentially. Powerful little fuckers. I wouldn't give them to kids without domestic violence. It's all right. I'm sure I'm going to get hit in the nuts at some point. And that's basically right. These are going in the bin forever.
My God, it's fun shooting a non-verbal kid with guns.
And they can't rat you out. Fucking hell.
That's a bit savage.
Well, it's okay. You know, she couldn't hit him anyway. She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. She's blind. In fact, if she can hit him, she gets that. You know, I think she gets a high five from social services.
She just pulls a disability card. She's just like...
I couldn't possibly have done that.
No, it's more the case of, like, she allows people to see her do it, and then she just goes, actually, I'm blind. And then they go, actually, that was pretty good. Well done.
I'm blind. I couldn't have done that. They'd look away and they'd go, and the kids, ow, again. Couldn't have been me. I deserve it after shooting her in the ass.
That's one of my favourite memes.
I need adult supervision. Get in your corner. Oh. They're great. They're great. You can get them from Tesco's if you want to shoot a loved one and you're in England, I guess. It makes me want a proper Nerf gun, to be honest. I didn't realize how powerful they were. And because in my head, it was always going to be one of those ones that just sort of goes, and it just sort of like that at you. And it's like,
stop chucking shit at me.
I only chucked one shit at you, and it was a. I mean, I can fire it at you again if you want.
No, leave me alone.
These things are absurd, but I think they're going to be fun.
Says it can't adult today. Try again tomorrow.
I can never adult. Give me. I've had a tremendous amount of fun when everyone else went out of the room. I was like, okay, it's time to put these away now. All right, we're gonna. Okay, kids, you can go and play in your bedroom, and you were like, well, I'm going to go on my computer and do some work, and I was just like, yeah, okay,
What?
I'm going to put them away. I thought I don't know what
I
you
watch
do.
Korean dramas actually.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to make you look good and that you actually do anything right. Christ, fuck me for trying. Yeah, and then I just sat shooting the board for another 20 minutes.
And they get one of those Nerf guns for my students. Oh God, imagine that. Like you shoot someone and they just feel it in the nerves.
It just shoots off
like
all their nerves
taser.
at once. And they just they basically just pass out from the pain. Yeah. I'm assuming they mean a Nerf gun. Yeah, like
get an airsoft rifle.
I wouldn't get an airsoft because I couldn't be trusted with it.
Mrs. C, it needs to be punished. Get out your leather whip. I don't have a leather whip.
Yeah.
I have leather pants, and that's about it.
Oh, what's that? There's a review on it was a horse riding website, horse accessories, and they kept sending review requests over and over to this person. Said, right, since you won't leave me alone, you're obviously desperate for me to review this riding crop. My partner loves it. It's a bit firm, and the handle, the part of it, wasn't necessary, but it was easy enough to cut off. So I'm not marking it down points for that. 10 out of 10 would smack her ass again, or something like that. Like, you did ask.
Fun fact: up to the late 70s, toys had proper springs that made tiny missiles fly all over the place. And then a toddler fired one in its mouth.
And it was
just the right size to choke. Oh my God.
Now, no toys have proper springs. This is sick to get the two other girls, give them the guns, and make sick run. I don't know. I'm a much better shot than all of them.
You're a really fast runner as well.
I'm very fast. I would just go all fucking Rambo on them.
You put shoe polish under your eyes.
That actually sounds like a shitload of fun.
Go hide in a bush.
We go to the park. You three have to shoot me before I shoot you. That sounds terrific. You'd all be fucked. I might be big.
I got second place in BB shooting competition when I was 13. Way better than I used to bring BB guns to school. Because I went to a really proper.
You went.
I went to a shady school.
Yeah.
And they used to bring all sorts, and some of the kids that used to bring them, one of them really looked like a gun as well. And he just whipped it out in maths, and he ended up getting police phoned and all sorts.
The Natalie Portman as female Thor thing. Have no particular problem with the female Thor thing, although I still think it's a bit stupid since Thor isn't a title, it's a name. But whatever. But Natalie Portman, I think the only reason that she's doing it is because she probably had like a 5-film contract. Only did technically 3. I don't know if she was actually in Endgame. Spoilers. But not that that's a particularly big spoiler. But yeah, she was really, really bad in those films. I would much rather watch a Valkyrie film. That would be fucking awesome. She's a great character. I really, really liked her in Ragnarok. So
yeah, that'd be cool to see how she ended up there.
Yeah, how she ended up there would be very interesting, or just her existing there, or her going on other fucking adventures because she's now queen of New Asgard or whatever it is. I hope they. I don't know if they're just going to stick around on Earth. Thor on the Ragnarok. Okay.
She filmed one scene, cut some dialogue for a rescued away shot.
Valkyrie will be Valkyrie would be great. Yeah. Anybody who can tase male Thor like a boss is an interesting character. Yeah, fucking yeah. One of my favorite lines. Oh, I really wanted to be a Valkyrie, and then I found out they were all girls. Oh, I had a hammer. I threw it, and it would pull me off. Your hammer used to pull you off. What's his name? Like Grok or something like that.
I can't remember.
Big rock character.
I'm not that much into it compared to you.
Yeah, but it was really fucking
I've only watched it once. How many times have you watched Ragnarok?
Like 3 times?
You should know better than me.
It's a fucking good film, though. No, I think I've watched it 4 times, actually. I watched it twice. I watched it once with you, and I watched it once with my dad.
It's my bong. You're not having it rusted.
Korg. Okay. And it's not a bong.
That's what my dad says. Oh, you're on your bong again.
You're
I'm
on
like,
your
oh my
bong.
god, boomer.
I think that's it's impossible to tell with your dad whether he's being stupid or he's being actually funny, because sometimes
my dad has a really good sense of humor. He's just so socially awkward you can't tell.
Sometimes he just says things that are kind of fucked up, and it's like, did he say that?
Like after I gave birth to the kids, and it was like 3 months later, and he says, "Oh, maybe you should consider losing weight." And I was like, "Wow, thanks, Dad."
Wow, fuck you. How much weight did you lose after you gave birth, Dad? Prick. Yeah, that was not a good move. Universal has some of the rights, so they can't do a solo Hulk. Yes, every Hulk movie has to be with a crossover. They can't have solo Hulk movies, which is why they stuck him. It was great in Ragnarok. It was a very good film. As a singular character movie, it's probably my favorite out of the lot.
I love how Korg is like going to Fort, going, this dude is cyberbullying me.
Oh shit! Yeah, when they're on the when he's playing Fortnite, the kid's calling me a fuckhead again. No, a dickhead. Calls me a dickhead. When Thor gets on the mic. Oh fucking! I cannot fucking wait, because I am not paying what it was 20, 25 quid. That and the taxi. Yeah, it was like 30 quid just for the 2 of us to go see that movie, which is why we don't go to fucking movies anymore. So I'm not paying that again just to see it again, but I can't wait for it to come out on DVD so I can just watch it like 6 times in a row, which is like, and I'm totally gonna buy it. Not that I have like the only disc playing devices in our house now. It's like your laptop, which is about 1 million years old, and the PlayStations. It's like, and next gen of those probably ain't gonna have a disc drive. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with movies then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fall Lebowski.
Fall Lebowski. God, when you see his fat belly, you know, anybody who wants to see that film, I don't give a shit anymore. Spoilers. It's really fucking good though. I mean, even spoil it will be great because I can't wait to watch it again. And obviously, I know all of it pretty much. The only bit I didn't see was when Ant-Man came back because I was desperate for a piss. Besides seeing Thor look like Fat Gandalf, the Fortnite scene was by far the most relatable. Next gens do have disc drives. I know. I mean, they've already released the discless Xbox.
Is that what it's called?
I don't.
I'll be unsurprised though. They're naming these really shy.
Yeah, but there is a discless S-Drops. I don't. That's not what they call it. I don't know what they call it. Maybe a light or something like that. Unfortunately, they charge the same amount of it as you can get the one with the drive on, usually with some games. So it's fucking stupid.
Had that problem with this too. Bought an external drive for €20.
I mean, I have been tempted to. I bought like a Samsung one, but it died really quickly, and since then I've just given up on PC drives altogether. I mean, I haven't built a PC with a CD drive. Fucking Christ, any of them. Oh no, the little ones we got for free had disk drives on them.
What, from the school?
Yeah. I worked networking at a school for a while, and well, not just that, lots of shit. But yeah, they gave me some free PCs just to dick about with. And then very shortly after, I built a proper computer because I was like, these things are fucking terrible.
A lot of them don't really come with them anymore. Like, I mean, like pre-built ones and laptops don't really have them anymore.
It's very unusual to see a laptop with a disk drive on it.
Like mine's got one. But mine was like from 2000 or something.
Yours is a Core 2 Duo of some description.
Which it's annoying because the driver's broken on it, and every time I boot my computer up, it keeps opening the drive. I'm like, for God's sake, and push it back in, and it just pops it back out again.
Yeah, so it's a bit fooked. We need to get you a new laptop at some point. I quite want a laptop, but it's finding the sort of... I need a balance between price and usability. I don't need something really powerful because I'm likely to just remote into my PC, but I need something good enough at that for a decent price. Oh, that fucking Prime sale could have ruined me. There was so much shit that I was like, oh, one.
I heard you saying like, right, I'm done. I'm not looking at anything else now on Amazon because I will buy something.
Christ, this was the first time I was on sale that I've spent some serious, because I've put some savings aside to buy specific things when they were cheap, like the camera.
Oh, for God's sake, look at Demon Arms, Joe.
My laptop can't read DVDs. It's dyslexic. Can I just ban him from my channel permanently? I mean,
he's a whiskey member.
Fuck. I want to see how they handle Adam Warlock. Okay. But if you haven't noticed, they charge more for them downloadable games. Like, game comes out for 40 with the disc, 35 a few months. There we go. The download version won't. It depends. Console download versions, you do get sales for them, but Steam sales are fucking absurd. And with the thing about Steam is it's a fairly open platform. I am talking about PCs, which, you know, if you play games, you should play PC, PCMR. No, I have a PS4. I love it. But yeah, if you play on PC, you can get very, very cheap games, much cheaper than you can for the other versions. And like certain games, like the secondhand, I bought that fucking Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. That was 30 quid secondhand, and I got it for 20 quid as a download in a sale.
Is that the one where the voice acting in it is dire?
It's about as dire as the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And the combo thing and the people exploding is fucking awesome. I save a lot of money on video games since I went blind. I mean, there are games for the blind. I can't remember the names of any of them, but they are there. I really dislike download-only games. I like having a disc. I kind of do, except I hardly ever play my disc versions of PS4 games. I am much more inclined.
You always get disappointed how thin the manual is as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't get me started on manuals. I miss two things that I really miss. And one of them wasn't such a big deal when you still got decent shit in the case. But big box PC games are just the fucking best. I would, if we ever get a bigger place, I might collect big box PC games because they're just so fucking beautiful. And especially when they come with stuff like cloth maps and shit like that. That shit's fucking tight. But yeah, when you open up a thing now, and you used to have a manual in it, and you could open it up and you could sniff it, and you'd get high off of the fumes of new game
manufacturing.
Yeah. I mean, you sound like you're making fun, but you have the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I go, oh, babe, that smells amazing. You're like,
Oh, new technology smell is amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the things I'm really disappointed about the Oculus, is it doesn't smell anymore. It had a really distinctive smell.
And now it smells of sweat. Yay!
It doesn't really smell of sweat. It smells of...
You.
Not particularly anything.
It smells of you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You use it more than I do.
Yeah. LGR streams incoming.
Oh, the canvas bag.
Oh my god.
It looked, on the advertisement, it looked really good. And I was like,
yeah, that's because it was canvas.
I know, I was like, actually, that looks pretty good. And then it came out and it's like really shit nylon or something.
Well, apparently they actually, anybody who claimed could get a canvas bag now. It was the really ridiculous thing. You should lick a Switch cartridge. Okay.
I'll lick your mom.
Now, I really like having downloaded games on a system so I don't have to get up because I'm incredibly fucking lazy. I mean, I have 2,500 Steam games. It's absolutely absurd. I mean, if you want to talk about cheap games, bundles, Steam bundles, or Humble bundles especially, you can get some of those. Like, there's the PlayStation ones. I think there's currently a PlayStation 4 one on. But it only works in America, which fucking pisses me off. They've had one of those where you could get it in a country other than the Americas. Yeah. Google Stadia will be cool. I don't know. I mean, I've got an Nvidia Shield and the TV one. And that has game streaming, and it works the exact same way as Stadia, except obviously on a specific piece of hardware, including how the Stadia controller doesn't connect to your TV or anything. It connects to your Wi-Fi. That's exactly how the one for the Shield works, and it's okay. Like, the problem with the Shield one is it's not properly integrated into Steam. Every time you log in, you have to fucking sign in, which pisses me off like nobody's business. I want to just load it up and play a game. That's its biggest fundamental flaw. Getting rid of that helps, but it's, you know, as soon as if your internet goes down, and your internet will go down, you just won't be able to play anything. And that's bullshit, especially for someone who likes single-player games, especially. I'm interested to see what they do and how they do it, but I don't know. I don't see hardware going the way of the dodo anytime soon, especially like PC stuff, because you just can't get that same sort of the latency.
What game are you looking most forward to?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Easily. I mean, Outer Worlds, I'm looking forward to quite a lot. There's quite a few games, most of them first person, but most of them single player, more than anything.
Because I like the idea of Death Stranding.
Oh yeah,
and Cyberpunk, and of course, the love of my life, Elder Scrolls.
The Final Fantasy VII remake is on my list of. I hope they don't fuck it up. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I only have 3 Steam games, but more than 3,000 games on 8 system. I like me some physical media. See, I mean, I love the idea of having a games room with all the cartridges everywhere, But also my sort of dream setup is a singular machine that does literally fucking everything. That's if I had the time and the sort of space and the knowing that it would definitely all work. So that's the thing though, you'd have to have a cabinet for arcade games. I want a cabinet for arcade games at some point. And I also want some sit down games. But swapping out cartridges is just a pain in the ass. Although I have gotten my sort of fill of that sort of thing. There's a VR app that's in beta at the moment that lets you set up emulators for up to the PlayStation, I think. And you're sat in a room. You can redecorate the room, and you've got different hardware like a big old TV and a PlayStation that you can pop in front of yourself and put a disc in it and boot up fucking PlayStation games.
Yeah, right.
That shit is awesome.
Nostalgia app.
Yeah. Of all the games I have on various consoles and PC, half the games are downloads and half are physical discs in cupboards in my house. Like, every time I try to collect something, I get like one or two of them, and then I'm like, okay. But in fact, the only collectible that I really quite like that I have is my PlayStation Mini and my SNES Mini, and I'm a little bit tempted to get a NES Mini if it goes cheap enough. Mostly just to play a game called Micro Mages, which you can buy off of Steam, and it comes with a ROM which you can then transfer onto it, so you could have it legitimately and play it as close to properly on a console. PlayStation Mini. Why? Because PlayStation was my console. I mean, I had a SNES before that, and I had a Game Boy, but the PlayStation was the one that absolutely defined who I was as a gamer.
Because he's a game fag, that's why.
I mean, I got the PlayStation Mini. I bought it when it came out, and when it went down to half the price in a local shop within the month, I went to that shop, bought a copy of it, refunded the one I bought on Amazon, and sent them back the one I literally just bought from a shop. So, I got it from day one and got it for half price from day one, essentially. The Commodore 64 Mini, yeah, I've seen that, and I've been tempted to get one about half a dozen times.
What, with a keyboard?
I mean, if you want to go, what was my first actual computer in my room? It was a Commodore 64. I don't know if the keyboard on that thing works. I know they're building a bigger one that does and comes with a bunch of games, but I don't know. First game console was an Atari. Yeah. When anyone asks, games I don't play anymore are not sold. I store them in airtight ammunition containers. Oh, why didn't I just make a Raspberry Pi with a RetroPie? Because did I just drop? Okay, I've got my drink in my hand. Okay. The software on the PlayStation Mini, unmodified, is not great, but the hardware on it is gorgeous. It is my favorite desk ornament, like by quite a considerable degree. I like the way it looks more than the SNES Mini looks, and I love the way the SNES Mini looks. But the PS1 was my console, and the fact that the SNES Mini has connectors that look like trash. I fucking hate them. I think they look stupid. And even if you use the wireless connector, well, that looks like a NES cartridge, so it doesn't even fit generation-wise. So that annoyed me as well. Whereas the fucking controllers for the PS1 Mini just look really cool. Once you've plugged them in and you don't see the USB anymore, they look absolutely legit as fuck. And you want to know the stupidest thing about me and the PS Classic? I have two of them. Because during that fucking sale, one of them went down to £15 during a lightning sale, and everyone was buying them, and I went, and I did it. So I have one under my desk, fully boxed, brand new, and I'm just deciding what to do with it. I'm considering giving it to the kids or giving it away as a gift. Either that or tearing it apart and putting a Raspberry Pi in it so that I have the beautiful hardware and then an actual competent emulator. What the fuck was that? Come on, people, smash that like button. Saint Blackmon demands it. Who the fuck? Don's Gaming Channel. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like him. Speaking of videos, need to check on the video on YouTube's naughty list.
Emulator.
An emulator. You can play all the emus on them. What time is it? Oh, we're getting on. We're getting on to being done. We have talked a lot of fucking. Oh, PewDiePie plus JB. Yeah, I want to watch that. Wasn't it streamed on a different service?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so, but I want to watch that. I hope he puts it on it. I'm assuming he's got to put it on his channel. It'd be crazy if he didn't. If he doesn't, I'll be fucking gutted. I'm Aussie, mate. Make me remember the great emulator war. D-Life is shitload. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, so games. Probably be playing a lot of games with the kids.
Yeah, they're technically one.
Yeah, I mean twins. It's one child essentially. I really, really want to get my act together and start fucking streaming on Twitch again, but it's finding the time and/or energy. Try and do it with the kids. That would be kind of awesome, especially with the PlayStation. Yeah, so we've got the camera now. Hopefully, we'll get some practice in, find some decent stuff. People have given me various offers. I don't know what exactly the deals specifically are with any specific thing, but to help me get some gear. I'll see what that's all about. But go on. Any news from Ed? Will he be back in the show before the end of the summer? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he said anything himself, but he's at the very least taking some time off from YouTube. So, but I don't know. I know he listens in. Last week he was pissed off at me because these aren't long enough anymore. Whether or not that was to listen to, don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for occasionally doing brain things, but mostly for making us laugh. I mean, I'm not very good at the braining, but I think I make a decent dick joke.
DJ Peck, no, we don't dress in the same. And yes, I do call them number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, we let them dress themselves however they want. Sometimes they dress fucking stupid. I'm like, ha ha. And they don't care. It's annoying. Hope you're having fun. How are you going to cope in the heat wave when it's meant to be coming? There's a heat wave coming. Oh, fuck me.
My sister said it's supposed to be 31 degrees on Tuesday when we're going out with her.
All right, well, I'll stay inside with all the fans. I mean, currently, I literally have 2 fans pointed at me. One of them is off. But if that's the case, I'm literally just going to sit here with 2 fans constantly throwing things at me, drinking margaritas or some shit like that. Cheers, and Salante from Massachusetts, USA. We love your videos. My kid is 16 and him and his buddies watch your vids and laugh. We've got a few people addicted to your content. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks. Well, this is just cool. It's very weird that groups of people. I know someone sent me a message and said, someone who's been following the channel forever, and he sent me a message on Twitter and said, yeah, I just met this guy, and I can't remember it. I think he was wearing some merch. He said, "You like So Sick?" And he's like, "Yeah." It's like, holy shit, dude, so do I. And it's like super surreal. It's like still surreal. There's the Way Off Topic podcast thing, and they listening to them listen to me is the weirdest shit in my life.
I won't be too worried about the heat wave. Most of the time they go, there's going to be a heat wave. It's going to snow. And it never does. Or it does in like very remote areas.
There's going to be a heat wave and snow.
That'd be amazing.
That sounds horrifying.
Global warming for you.
Be really, really hot, but can't go anywhere because the dry roads are too dangerous.
The weather will go, these extreme weather warnings, and it never really happens, only in select areas.
Oh God, why are you subjugating your children to sick content? What is wrong with you? Correct. All the people in my mental ward love your stuff. Well, the screams are probably not what you think they are. Phoenix Down Gaming, not a plug, just answering a question. Oh, that's what your name means. Sunlight and snow, that's just called rain. Cesic is most watched human in Equestria. Oh, fuck off. I mean, you are called Pony Person, I guess you're allowed. Well, I feel for you guys then. It was 38 years in Ohio not long ago. Oh, so you mean you don't feel for us? You're like, pathetic. But then again, we don't have air conditioning. So, I mean, I guess if you don't have air conditioning either, then yeah, but we literally don't. So when it gets really hot in this country, most people are fucked.
My son is obsessed with your flashy cabbage video. I forgot about that.
The flashy cabbage video. Yeah, I had to put an epilepsy warning on that video. Some poor bastard said, I'm not having a go at you, but I watched this video and my jaw clamped shut. And I ended up biting the inside of my cheek. It was fucking surreal. And yeah, they didn't realize they were photosensitive. So yeah, so I put that on the front. I felt super bad. I didn't want to do that to someone. It was only a fucking joke. Are the children follow your lead and are free thinkers and learners? No. Hope you guys stay cool. I love you. Keep it up. You have aircon. Good for you, you bastard. Good for you. Sending sunscreen from Texas. I am not going outside. Best video ever. I know, right? To be honest, mate, we don't need AC, lol. Even when it's summer, it's still cold. When it's hot, it's fucking hot. Especially when it's muggy. Oh, Christ. I fucking hate it when it's muggy. They love his contents. They send it to kids at school that listen to Flirts, lol. They're the ones that introduced me to the channel, but his stuff is spreading. Too funny. Oh, I'm spreading like a disease. Excellent. Your new patron, way to go. Thank you very much. 31 is a heat wave. Fuck you. I mean, cheers from Oz.
Your video is the piper to the autisms with cabbage to make them eat vegetables.
I mean, if it's beneficial.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. Right. Okay. It looks like we are just fucking pressed the wrong button. Such a boomer. Yeah, we are just about out of time. So we're gonna wrap things up here. I don't want to repeat the fucking camera thing for a third time or a fifth time or however many times I've said. But yeah, we're going to piss about. We're going to experiment. Hopefully, by the time autumn rolls around, we'll have some experience and some equipment and some fucking oh my god, gear. Because I don't particularly want to be running around in a full set of even fake armor in this fucking upcoming weather. That sounds terrible, which is why we're going to practice. But yeah, we'll see. And hopefully the kids won't get in the way too much of me actually putting content out. So here's to that. Yeah, a house Sorry, a house that isn't burnt down. Whose house? I mean, our house didn't burn down, just a part of it. Yeah. Post some of the experiments for us to watch. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Thanks for the stream. If anybody's going to get the experiments, it'll probably be people on the membership thing. But then I'll probably they get them a week early and then they go out. They will be fucking stupid if anything. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming.
Gute Nacht, meine Schlampe.
Kartoffel. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Oh fuck yeah, this week's video is still in YouTube jail. When it goes up, I'll put it up, and then you can watch it. Hopefully, it'll be entertaining. I don't fucking know. Everything I make, I think is trash. Bye.
Bye.